So how do you compare contractor bids to make sure you're comparing apples to apples? Okay. And the answer is incredibly simple, and it's all based on you, not the contractor, you. And there's two steps. One, you have a very detailed scope of work. Okay. With the scope, the better details, the easier it's going to be to get a line item bid, because what you need is a line item bid. Okay. In another video, I talked about if they don't give you a line item bid, not going to work out. Okay. It's got to be a line item bid. But you've got to give them something to work with that's quality. So it can't be gibberish, can't be loose, can't be vague, can't be like, you've got to be specific. And the more specific it is, the better answer you're going to get on that bid. That's step one, and that is almost all in your control. The reason I say almost is because of step two. Just because you give a contractor that doesn't mean they're going to give you a line item bid, right? So, which I've already alluded to. But here's the thing. Sometimes they will give you a line item bid, but it won't match your scope of work format. And that is another problem, because you might say, well, for the kitchen, I want this, and for the bathroom one, I want this, bathroom two, I want that. For the outside, I want XYZ. And they give it to you in a format that makes sense with their system, which that's great for them, but that doesn't help you when you're trying to compare. So then what happens is you get 3 line item bids, and they did what you said. You gave them they gave you a line item bid, but it's 3 different formats, and now you're having to spend time deciphering. And here's what I will tell you: when you're looking and deciphering, none of them ever really line up exactly. So you're right back to, I'm not really comparing apples to apples. Okay. And that's the one that's going to get you some pushback, because the contractor's bid, well, this is how I always do the quote. That's great for them. But if they want to work with you, it needs to match what you need so that it makes sense to you, because at the end of the day, you're the one writing the check, right? For them, it's administrative. For you, it is financial decisions that can make or break the project. So insist on, first of all, doing your part with yourself. Give them a quality scope of work with details. But second, insist that they give you the bid in a way that matches the format of your scope. And matter of fact, you could just give it to them. Hey, here's the way I want you to break it down. Kitchen, bath, right? Yard work, whatever it is, right? You give it to them. Say, here's how I want you to give me the bid. Okay. And that way it's like, okay, great. And if they still give it to you on their format, no problem. Don't argue with them. Be like, hey, no problem. Hey, thanks for sending. I appreciate you sending that. For the purposes of us to be able to make a decision, can you adapt what you just sent me to this format? And you send them your format again. Okay. Now, again, if they give you pushback, that's going to be a red flag, because if they can't handle a simple administrative thing like that, and to be fair, sometimes it is a little more complicated, so I'm going to hesitate on the word simple. If you have a huge project, it might be a little more complicated. But if they hesitate on getting you what you need administratively, think about what might happen on the job site. One of my coaches said it like this: how you do anything is how you do everything. I'm sure a lot of people have said it, but it's true. And so you want the bids in a format where you can compare apples to apples, so you can make the decision that makes the best sense for your project. So, hope you found this helpful. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. See you around.